Hi! Welcome to part 1 of my review featuring Big Sword, Grapes and Gropes. This is the first volume of a zine for the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing game. This zine contains many things such as character classes, spells, weird effects, enemies, a sandbox adventure, and many other things. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. The quality is excellent. The document is well organized, written, and explained. It is fully bookmarked, so it's going to be very easy to navigate this entire PDF. It's a 51 pages document. And let me tell you, the graphic design, the illustrations, it's all beautiful, quite old school, with a tendency towards grim dark or medieval dark. It is perfect for bleak settings. So overall, the quality is excellent. Now let's talk about the contents. First, you have a small write-up concerning party composition. The information here is quite basic, telling you about the merits and virtues of thieves, clerics, wizards, but this is mostly a setup to showcase or highlight the merits of the new character classes in this book. We will talk about two of those in a few moments. First, we have the Ranger. You are a hardy wilderness guide, leading commoners through the mountains, a hidden figure lying in wait within the jungle, a bearded hunter trekking through the forest, or a well-prepared traveler navigating the harsh deserts of the world. When it comes to hit points, you are quite decent. You are trained in the use of weapons such as the crossbow, the dagger, the longbow, the two-handed sword, the short sword, the staff, to name a few. Rangers are careful in their choice of armor, as it affects the use of their skills. When it comes to alignment, Rangers can fall under any alignment, although guides usually tend towards lawfulness, while hunters are more chaotic. When it comes to your attack modifier, you are quite similar to warriors. You also have a deed die, which means you can enact mighty deeds of arms in combat. Rangers are trained rigorously in the art of ranged weapons, dealing more damage than usual. You also have some skills like the thief, such as backstab, sneak silently, hide in shadows, climb sheer surfaces, find traps, and such. Whereas the thief's skills are determined by their alignment, a ranger chooses which skills to prioritize. And of course, because you are a ranger, you have things such as forage, set traps, track, navigate. Next we have the Treefolk. You are a tree in the shape of a man, enormously tall by their standards. You have an inexorable connection to the entirety of nature, bestowing upon you magic. Men may display some sympathy for wildlife, but they will never feel nature's presence like you do. When it comes to hit points, you are very sturdy. You are trained in the use of weapons such as a club, crossbow, javelin, longsword, two-handed sword, warhammer, to name a few. Treefolk may wear any armor and their spell checks are not hindered by its use. When it comes to alignment, Treefolk are predominantly neutral, seeking comfort and routine in nature. When it comes to the attack modifier, you are similar to warriors. You can also enact mighty deeds of arms. Concerning your caster level, this is a measurement of the strength of a Treefolk's bond with all of the natural things in the world. In general, Treefolk use magic as clerics, but you do have some nature-based wizard spells such as animal summoning, breathe life, polymorph, hepsosh, fecund, fungi. When it comes to sacrifices, both Treefolk and clerics may sacrifice wealth to cancel disapproval, but their methods vary. Whereas clerics might burn or give away wealth, Treefolk sacrifices must serve nature, such as planting trees, freeing animals, and buying land without developing it. And Treefolk have other various abilities and powers, such as healing others through their roots, and feeding from sunlight and soil instead of normal food. However, you are quite flammable, and you are also a bit slow on your feet, or rather on your roots. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about downtime. The Val de Groves Herval and nature spells. The ranger is quite interesting. It is not a forester druid hybrid like in many other role-playing games. This is more like a forester fighter thief. And the Treefolk feels a bit like a warrior cleric with some weird abilities. So in a party without thieves or clerics, these two classes are excellent choices. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.